This story is about a guy who lost everything he ever wanted the most, starting from his personal life to his professional life, where it could be said that bad luck followed him everywhere and in everything he ever started. But now he is considered to be one of the most influential people in the whole world. And this video is about the untold story of Elon Musk. Going back in time a little to the year of 1971, Elon Reeve Musk was born in Pretoria of South Africa. His father was an engineer and his mother was a model and a nutritionist. He is the oldest of his family among his two siblings. He has a brother named Kimball Musk and a sister named Tosca Musk. At the age of 9, his parents divorced and after that, Musk lived mostly with his father. He attended the private Waterloo House Preparatory School and later graduated from Pretoria Boys High School, and as a child he was constantly bullied by his peers because he was different from them, and he spent most of his social life being a bookworm and had literally no friends. Musk was so interested in technology and so he taught himself programming and developed a game at the age of just 12 and sold it to a company for a price of $500, and later on he moved to Canada to avoid that mandatory military service back in Africa, where every male from a family has to serve in the army when they turn 18. To survive his poverty in Canada, he worked in some low-paid jobs and eventually he received a scholarship from the University of Pennsylvania and moved to the United States. He majored in physics and economics in there. Later, he got a seat in PhD in applied physics at Stanford University, which was very prestigious, but he just dropped out after 2 days to start a new company. He and his brother borrowed $28,000 from their father and launched a company called Zip-Through. 4 years later, they sold their company to Compaq for $307 million in cash. Elon Musk received only $22 million for his 7% stake from this sale. Musk used his Zip2 buyout money to create X.com, which he intended to shape into the future of banking. Later, X.com was merged with a company called Confinity, and the resulting company came to be known as PayPal. Musk later on got fired as the CEO, and later eBay acquired it for $1.5 billion, and at this point in time, he pretty much lost everything, starting from his family leaving him to going almost bankrupt. From what he had after he got fired from PayPal and borrowing more money from people, he again started a new business called the SpaceX. He wanted to launch space rockets into space apart from NASA. He eventually launched 3 rockets which all ended up a failure. For every failure, it cost him millions and millions of dollars. If there was another failure to be, Elon Musk would have lost all his money at that time. But on his 4th and final attempt, the project got successful and SpaceX became the very first private company to send a spacecraft to the International Space Station. And following this, NASA made a deal with SpaceX Station that was worth up to $2.6 billion, and using this money, Elon Musk bought back PayPal and eBay, who apparently fired him previously, and also invested in buying Tesla Motors. At that point in time, Tesla was on the verge of being exited from the automobile industry, as electric cars never seemed impressive and only was slower back then. After he acquired ownership, it was a failure, as cars were overpriced, and in TV shows like you might have seen The Top Gear, brought a lot of negativity to the brand, but Elon Musk fought back again. He took precision care and took some bold decisions like firing some of the employees of Tesla and even its co-founder. By actively participating in the company's innovation and decision making, he made the company a car giant, and now Tesla is considered to be one of the most innovative companies in the entire automobile industry.
Audio Jungle.
Now, Elon Musk is the founder of SpaceX, the boring company, CEO of Tesla Motors, CEO of Neuralink, chairman of Solar City, and co-chairman of OpenAI. From an immigrant to the advisor of the US president, from a failure to a success. Now, Elon Musk's net worth is about $20.6 billion. He recently unveiled the Tesla Cybertruck that you might have seen, that despite looking completely dope, did appeal more audience concern. And I have a question for you guys. Have you ever wondered why the best success stories mostly begin with failure? Because they haven't stopped at that failure. They keep on pushing their limits irrespective of their circumstance or situation. So just keep pushing and pushing, and eventually everything would turn out just right.